Hello and welcome to Miracles Labs. My name is Dr. Maria Phillips. Are you here for our most recent innovative experimental trial of the, let's see which one, yes, new experimental brain trial? Okay. And I just need to put your basic information into our system. Okay, thank you. So, what is your first and last name, please? Perfect. And your date of birth. Okay, and best phone number or email to reach you. And in case of an emergency, who is your best emergency contact? Name and phone number, please. Okay. Do you have any known allergies, anything serious at all? And how did you hear about our experimental trials? Craigslist, is that what you said? Have you already been made aware of the payment procedure, installments and whatnot? Okay. So it works that you'll come for 3 different trials. This obviously is the first one, so you get paid for each time you come in. Right, okay. Okay, I'll just need you to then just sign there. If you can just sign this waiver here. If you want to read through all that, it's up to you. Great, thank you. Set that down for a moment. Okay, so just to start, I just need to do a basic medical checkup of you, okay, to make sure I don't detect any type of ailments that could possibly interfere with our study. I know you did a health screening beforehand, but some days someone might have high blood pressure, erratic heartbeat, etc. We just want to rule out anything that once again could impact the study, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and start by checking your heartbeat. Come a little closer. Okay. I want you to breathe in. Good. And breathe out. Okay. Breathe in. And out. Once again, breathe in. And out. Okay. Didn't detect anything strange there. It's a perfectly healthy and normal sounding heartbeat. Okay. Now, let's just check your basic eyesight. Okay, if you can, look behind me. come real up close. Sorry for the brightness. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to follow the light. Good. And again. Once more. Okay. Should be all right. Can you focus on the tip of my nose? Good. Now let me see if you blink. Once again. Okay. You just go ahead and read line 7. Okay. And how about line 9? Can you read that? Okay. And what 2 colors do you see? Okay. And let me just go ahead now and inspect your face a little bit. Are you feeling any type of pain anywhere? Okay. Can you say ah? Can you puff out your cheeks? Can you turn your head from side to side? Okay. So how many fingers am I holding up? Now. Okay. Put an object up to your skin. Tell me if it feels soft or sharp. Okay. And again. Okay, good. All right. Everything seems to be looking good. Not detecting any kind of abnormalities with your cranial nerves and your heartbeat, etc. And you said you are feeling good. Right. Your recent health screening did pass. So. Looks like we can move on then. All right. So. First thing I'm going to be doing is taking a scan of your brain, and we're going to then transfer it to my system, and we'll be able to look at your brain in a holographic form. And your holographic brain is going to be connected to your biosynthetic brain. Okay? So first, we'll do the scan. You're going to feel possibly a slight tingling sensation. Perfectly normal. This will not be painful at all. In fact, it should be rather pleasant. complete. Now let me go ahead and take a look. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm just looking at the holographic form of your brain, and everything looks perfectly fine, perfectly normal, perfectly human. Now, the experimental trial, if you will, that we are currently running is to enhance your natal brain functions, if you will. Okay, we want to stimulate your brain and activate certain parts of it that might be rather dormant at the moment. Okay? We have a perfectly beautiful serum that I will be injecting. Okay, and we will see immediate results today. Like I said, this is the first part of the trial. You will have to come in 2 more times to receive the second and third administration of the serum in order for us to really see the full effect. Okay. Don't worry, you're not a guinea pig. This has been tested and tested and tested and tested before we went into the trial, so it'll all be perfectly okay. Let you see what I'm seeing. So here is your brain, well, the holographic version of it, that is. So we will just be able to see immediate results, and this holographic form is connected to your, like I said, your biosynthetic brain through the chip that you had installed a few years ago. Right, perfectly innovative and important tech that finally went out. Yes. So anyway, there you go. There you see it as it is. So I am just going to come in and inspect where I'll be injecting the serum. Let me go ahead and just wipe any dirt or debris off here, okay? If you don't mind. We're going to be doing the injection on this side here. Okay. Very slight little incision here first. Just feel a tiny pinch here. Okay. Alright, so here I have serum, cyllion giving you a very small dose, okay? So, what this is it's very exciting. It is actually a serum medically formulated and synthesized with extraterrestrial DNA. Yes. So, you will be one of the first human extraterrestrial hybrids, if you will. Now we're only injecting you with a small amount, so you're going to be about 80% human still after the full trial is completed. This is quite exciting, isn't it? Let me just go ahead and do this. Perfect. Okay. And there you can see the color is it's like a very dark greenish. Looks a little brown, looks a little muddied. Alright. So whenever you're ready. Okay. Right, no time to waste. And 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Alright, so it should begin to take effect in your system immediately. And as it does, I'm just going to be monitoring here to see that the process is functioning correctly. And please let me know if you're feeling any sensations at all. You might experience a bit of wooziness for the rest of today and this evening. You probably go through a bout of extreme fatigue. This is just as the changes occur in your body. Right, perfectly standard. So we do have sleep clinic facilities here if you want to, if you don't mind staying overnight, just so that we can monitor you and, you know, if you have any concerns, whatnot, we'll be here for you all, the doctors, scientists, and nurses. Okay. Alright, so I see that the serum has completely entered into your brain here. Perfect. So what it's doing is it is modifying your DNA essentially. It is activating parts of your brain that have been dormant in the human species for quite a long time. And now you see we all are part extraterrestrial, as extraterrestrials came to Earth many eons ago and upgraded us, our species back then, from a Neanderthal state to the human state. Now they weren't quite finished, but they got kind of overwhelmed with some other things going on in other galaxies and whatnot. So this particular alien species has finally returned to help us continue in the evolution of our species. So you are one of the first human beings that will be elevated or evolved to the next absolutely, absolutely exciting stuff. Okay. I can just see everything starting to take effect here. Okay, perfect. Now, after the initial phase of being fatigued, woozy, possible headaches, whatnot, you're gonna feel you're gonna go through like having a very bad flu. But when that all subsides, you are going to feel amazing, invigorated, full of energy, enhanced senses, enhanced vision, hearing, all of those senses. Then you might start to experience more unusual sensory experiences like telepathy, for instance, is one of the traits the extraterrestrials are gifted us. So you will start to hear others' thoughts, but we're going to work with you in the second and third trial to hone in on these new abilities and manage them so that you continue to function in your day-to-day life. Although everything's looking good. In functioning day-to-day life. Although your life is going to change as these enhanced abilities are going to open up doors for you, career-wise and whatnot. We even have a program here if you'd like, if you're interested, but we'll get into all that, down the road, okay? One day at a time, right? Right, okay. Right, the first process has completed. Everything's looking really good. So, like I said, I know you're probably feeling quite under the weather now. Then you just go ahead and do a little quick inspection of you before I send you up to the sleep quarters. Okay, look at your pupillary response for a second. There, okay. Okay. Let's look good there. Okay, I think you're fine to just go and get some rest now. Okay. Like I said, if you have any questions or concerns, everyone's here to help you out, alright? Perfect. So, I will see you again in a few weeks for the next step in this trial, alright? Okay. Well, thank you so much for being a part of our revolutionary new journey here, alright? Okay. You take care now.